Okay, I'm back. I got this one. Let's try it. What if it screws it up? I don't know. I don't know what we'll do then. Might not go through the straw paper. Oh, I think it will. It just needs a little bit of muscle. Oh yeah. There. Look how pretty that is. I like it. So I'm going to throw the confetti away because I'm not going to use it, although it might look good in a bird's nest. Just going to darken that up a little bit. Okay. Now, something pretty on here. Many happy returns. I like it. There, gives you something to think about as you write. Ugh, can't move it. It glued fast. So there we go. Look at that. That's very pretty, isn't it? Okay. So we have our pages 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Pretty on the outside and writing on the inside. Very nice. I do need to give this a little crunch. I need to flip it over and give it another little crunch right here. Just so it lays down a little better. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Okay, now we have this little place right here. So we need something in there. I do have these pretty little dyed papers. I wonder if they'll fit. Nope. But maybe they'll go right here. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Now they've got some nice little writing paper to make some notes on. I do like that. And what's next? We have this up here. I think we'll make a card. Need a different color behind it. There. And then maybe again, and then that. And then we'll put something in it like that. That's a pretty thick card. Pretty thick. I still like it. Okay, so let's figure out how big it can be. Because this is a small belly band. So right about here is where this one has to get cut off. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. I guess it was just in the way. Okay, there's my pencil line. I'm always losing that pencil line. It's the craziest thing, isn't it? Okay, let's see. This way, right? Right. Okay, so it can be at least this wide. We'll see. We can make it a big card. Like so. I don't know, we're just trying things. Try something new, my head says. Okay, here we go. It's kind of an out of the ordinary big card. Yes, so far so good. Now we need... Ooh. Now it doesn't fit. Now we've got problems. So now we pick some colors. I think we'll go with the bold. The bold and the beautiful. I think we'll go with that. Because the background is mostly green, I believe. So right about there and right about there. Got a jar sitting here to put buttons in. We probably should just get the buttons in it and get it off the desk. I think it's this one. There it is. Okay, now we have to measure the next one, which gets measured against this one. So, oh, yeah, made it too big, didn't I? Now it could go like this. This might be a better idea. And then that could go in the center of it. Or, if I cut one this size, a little bigger than that, it could go with that. But how do you stick these on? I mean, so they stick, actually. I'm never sure. They do look nice. But then it's too big for the piece. Never mind. Okay. Let's glue this one down to begin with. Let's begin. Erase your pencil line, Angela. It just makes a icky blurb there if you don't do it. And over here. Well, that one's not going to erase. We'll really make it dark there. Had to look up and be sure I was recording. Yes, you fit better that way, don't you? Funny how it can be so close yet so far. Not working. Okay. I kind of like that. With that behind it. Even if it just went right to the edge, I do like it. Let's see where we have to cut this one off at first. If we want it to have a little bit of space top and bottom. Not considering the sides are way off. We won't take that into consideration today. So anyway, genealogy. I have lots of genealogy on from my ex's, from his mother's estate and his estate. And I'm making books for one of you out there. I'm still working on your tree. Lots of goodies in it. Anyway, a lot of pictures, and I'm getting ready to download it into my my home computer. My tree, because it used to be on my computer. The program actually comes from Ukraine, That's where they make it. Okay, I like that. Now, we're going to try and stick this down. I don't know if it'll stick. Maybe we should do a corner wraps on them. You know, corner things. I think we should. Okay. So now I gotta cut it one more time. Or maybe two. You never know about me. Okay. Okay. Now, as I was saying, maybe I should do little corner wraps on it. I think I should. And the reason for that is, well, first I'm going to put just a, oh, you know what I could do? Hold your ponytails, girls. Hold those ponytails. Ooh, I wish I could get that on there. Those work so nice. But I have these little ones. Little minis. Right down in here. Oh, I don't want that mini, no. There's a little gold mini. And another one. And another one. And let's see, not that one. No, wrong color. Probably only have 3. There's one. I think I have it figured out. Okay, so I wonder if I need to put a little glue right there. I don't know, but I'm going to use a book, so when I stab this, it has somewhere to go. Sorry, Alice, your hair's kind of in the way there, young lady. Okay. Alright, wish me luck. They're very small, I do have to say. Okay, so I need to turn one this way, and then I need to flip this one over that way so that it's inside there. It'll get glued down. Okay. Perfect. Boy, is it raining. Wowie. Okay, just gonna twist that to the side. So anyway, there's a lot of pictures. The kids' grandmother, she was a big family researcher too, and we were always going to get together. But by the time she had time to get together, her husband started getting like Alzheimer's, and so she couldn't really leave him, and so it kind of made it difficult for us to ever get together. but we were always going to get together at the genealogy center. Are you missing a wing here? No, there you go. But anyway, so I have her genealogy. I'm going to check it against what I have found. And then if there's a difference, then I can check that difference and see what's correct and what's not. Because I may have mine incorrect. She may have things that document hers, or I may have things that document mine. Or we may both came to the same conclusion. And but she also has something I don't have. Well, she had, which is pictures of her mother and the kids' great-great-grandmothers and stuff like that. So it's very cool. Okay. So now this can get put on here. Isn't that cool? It's probably going to get caught up getting inserted, but let's make sure we're inserting it the correct direction, because it is a little big one way and a little smaller the other way. Perfect. Right there, Ange. Normally I would tape these guys down, but I don't think I will. I think they'll be okay. It's not like we're going to mess with them. Let me see. I guess that'll give them a little extra security right there. You can see I questioned myself on that. Sometimes you just have to listen to that little voice in your head that says, maybe you should tape it down. Just to be safe. Who taught me how to tape? Oh my goodness. I don't know. It wasn't me. Apparently. Look at that crooked tape. I'm going to fix it up so it looks better. Not that you're going to see it on this side, really. At all. Once I glue it down, it's glued down. It's only left in my head that I messed it up. I want that tape to be down around those. Okay, it doesn't matter. Right, we got one more. Oh, two more. Sorry. We must tape on. Tape on, tape off. Tape on, tape off. Alrighty, my friends. Yeah, this way. I hope it's the right way. Eek. So I do want to put a little bit of glue right there. That was a lot of work just for this, wasn't it? I'd apologize, but I'm not sorry because I like the way it looks. So it is what it is. Except for I forgot to back it. So let's find something to back it with. Straw paper works. We're just going to glue that on there. It's a nice thick card. As you can imagine, with all this thick paper. But I like it. It feels good. It feels good in your hand. It's got some weight to it, and it's like, oh, I can write on this one all I want. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I got some glue under the card. Oh my goodness, and look at that. Got some glue under there. How did I do that? I don't know. There it is. All nice and pretty. I love it. I do. Okay, that's going here. Oh, it's wonderful. Look at that. It's just so perfect. Now we need one in here. So, what do we do now, girls? Huh? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Well, we take this whole sheet, and we're going to fold it over like so. You're going to hear it crackle. And now, we're going to see how big it can be. And it can't be that big, not that tall. So we're going to cut off this little bit right here. This way. Now, how big is that? And how big is this little piece right there? So that could stick out there. Probably not that far. I think it would just get messed up. Oh, it goes this way. Oh, yeah. Then that would be too far. Okay, we're going to have to cut it off. I think we need to put a tab on it of some kind, though. So we will do that, too. Ooh, it's going to be a tight fit. Okay, so we do have to cut it down just a little bit more. No sense in making it so it's impossible to get in there and out of there. So let's round these corners with this scallop. Wait. Where's the back? I think this is the back. That'll just help it to slide in a little bit better. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, so then right about here, we're going to cut that off. And then we're going to make a little booklet here. So I need a couple of these. Going to squish them one inside another. Not that one. That goes in this drawer here. Okay, so there's just 3 papers. I think that's more than enough. I'm going to go clear to the top, clear to the bottom. Yeah, right there. Right where I marked it already. I forgot. What will we do without our thinkers, huh? Sometimes I wonder where my thinker has gone. That's a nice little notebook. Okay. Now we're going to do this. Am I still too wide, or did I cut it right? All right. Okay, I did it. Oh, perfect. Look at that. What a beauty. A little beauty. We love little beauties. Now, I do have this that I could use for that. Why not? This came with that really pretty paper. The only way I won't use this is if I cannot get it through the needle. I think I have a bigger eye needle. Cut it at an angle. Put that nice little angle in there first. Get rid of that tape because we no longer need it. Okay. Are we ready? We ready? One there. One there. One there. They're not perfect, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, I want to go this way. Let me go the other way, please. Ooh. Okay, now when you go back through with this kind of string, you really do have to be careful that you don't cut through the other one. If you do, it's going to be really hard to work with. I may have cut through it. No, I think I'm good. Okay. So then what I like to do, and I know a lot of people don't do this, but I do, is I go ahead and I get some glue in there. And I just glue up my knot. Don't put it in your thing until it's dry. There. Throw that back over there. That was the string. Now, let's just look at this. I better put something under here. And now we need a little something on here. Something to miss. Ah, I like this one. And I like this one because it has a border around it, so I don't really need to put one under this one. I am having so much fun with the family tree stuff. It feels really great to be getting my own tree all straightened out. You work in them for years, and you know, when you start, there wasn't a lot of information. You had to do a lot of physical research, and but as more and more comes online, all the old records and stuff like that, gosh, it's just so fantastic. There is so much information. And so, you know, before you might have somebody, you couldn't find any information on it all. And now you go back and you look and there's tons of information. And so it's very cool, special. I like the special on there. This is a special little binder. There. So, yeah, and you get, everybody's getting better at getting all the accurate information put in now too. Putting a lot in their tree, actually putting information with their pictures and dates, and so you can go back and, you know, you find out so much more. It's just amazing, man. Okay. I know, I didn't do the inside, did I? Right here. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? That's not it. Actually, I think what you do is you reach under your desk and you find your stencils and you say, oh, here's a nice one. And here's a nice one. And then you'll find a very nice little one of these. And I think maybe we go with the writing and the little flowers, stuff like that. What do you think? Enchanted plants. Good thing I got the words turned around right. Ready? One of my favorite stencils. I just think it's so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Very pretty. And now we're going to go back here and do that again. I think we'll use the upper portion this time. Oh, this one has spells and potions on it. So we know what this book is for. We knew it was a special book because it had that label. Now we know why. Oops, I moved it. Uh-oh. Well, we'll just make it a little blurry. How does that sound? There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. You need to dry. You're making glue-glue everywhere. Funny how this glue dries so fast, but you put it on string and it won't dry at all. Well, this just looks like another piece of tape stuck there, but it's glue with ink. Okay. Yes. I like it. Just a little 12-page book. Very nice. Let's see if it fits. I'm going to put it in this way, upside down, so that we'll see if it actually goes in. There we go. I like that. And now we have this band here. So I think this band will just hold some ephemera, because it already has some nice fat stuff in it. Has that nice fat piece in here. So I think we'll go with that. Maybe one more. Maybe I have something that's here. There. Okay. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that under the butterfly. There it is. A little squished, but we made it. And then back here, I always like to put in my journals some extra papers so I can get rid of them without waste. There we go. Fold this one over. There we go. And I'll cut this one off. I hope it'll be semi-straight. And there we go. And now it just needs its pretty piece right here. Oh dear, what do we find? Here's a little bit of that. And there we go. Got this box under my feet. Let me get rid of it. I can't really stand on it. Okay, spine. I really like this one. I think we'll go with this one though, because it matches this color a little bit better. This is a very stretchy, must be lace for like bras or something. Oh, it's got a tape mark in it. Maybe that can be the... Oh, this is definitely the outside. Well, we'll go this way. I'm going to cut it off right there because it's got sticky on it. So that'll go back in the junk one. That'll go back there. That needs to go back there. Okay. So we're going to start... Oh, I'm not going to start there yet. I think this will go okay with it. Okay. I lost my paper towel. Oh no. I'll reach right to the back here. Alright. Okay. Need just a tiny bit right here. That was too much of a tiny bit, because I didn't really want it to show through, but it's going to. Let's go over here. Okay. And now, I think that's still sticky. I'm going to give it a little more stickability. Nothing came out. It was teasing me. And I know I'm holding you for a long time because I'm trying to get through this, because I have a new project in mind. My brain is thinking overtime. What's in my lap? Whoops. You can't curl under. Oh no, you don't. Get back out here. Do your job. Be a good lace. And there we are, my friends. Our little folio journal is done. There. And there we go. But we can't look through it. We'll have to do that next time. Because the glue has to dry. There we go. There we go. Oh, I love it. I think it's very pretty. So let's cut these guys off the same length. I think right about here would be fine. Keep our little thing tied up inside of there. And there we go. So when we come back next time, we'll take a look through this. And I appreciate you hanging out with me. And I'm sorry it took me so many days to get back online again. It's just been busy. I just don't know. Just feel like I'm coming and going. Oh, this goes in there. But we'll wait for that. Okay. Thank you for joining me today, and I will get back to you in the next video, hopefully when this is dry. Okay, let me get these shiny objects out of the way. These are very shiny. I noticed, I hope they weren't blinding you. My goodness. There, is it all out of the way? So you can actually see what the project was we were working on. Oh, here's that thing again. A token of love. Okay, fine. You're going on there this time. No complaining. There goes my phone. Woohoo, it says. Woohoo. Maybe that's the name of the story. A token of love. There. It's on there now. And you're not coming off. You better not come off. We don't want it to come off. Okay. That goes there. Before I leave or anything, I have to get things kind of... Anything with a needle or could tip over glue has to be replaced. There we go. Okay, thank you very much for joining me, and thanks for hanging out with me all this time. And I'll see you in the next video. We'll go through this and then take a look at the next project. So I'll see you there. Thanks for joining me. Whoa! Let's pull this down so you can actually see it. There you go. All right. Bye-bye.